Welcome to Moments with Marianne. This is your host, Marianne Pastana, and we're here today with special guest, Dr. Farah Kar, who's here to share with us braces or clear aligners, what orthodontists want you to know. So are clear aligners really the future of orthodontics? Well, today's guest is here to share with us just that. Dr. Farah Kar has nearly a decade of experience providing exceptional orthodontic care in the greater Atlanta area. She is double board certified in the U.S. and Canada and recognized as one of the top Invisalign providers in the Southeast. Dr. Kar has advanced training in craniofacial orthodontics, treating patients with severe skeletal discrepancies and special needs, and frequently lectures on Invisalign. Her unique background combines a fine arts degree and a master's in project management from Georgia Tech, giving her a very creative approach to orthodontics. So welcome to the show, Dr. Farah Kar.
Thank you for having me, Marianne. I appreciate it.
Oh my goodness, what an honor it is to have you here and to talk about this. So can you share with us why we're seeing this resurgence in the popularity of metal braces?
Absolutely. Well, to be perfectly honest with you, I think a lot of it has to do with social media, right? And I remember back in the 80s when I had braces, being able to pick my colors and customize that was pretty much what got me through treatment. And I think for some of our adult patients, it's almost nostalgic to have these traditional braces. So I do see that really that social media push is really the biggest factor. But as a mom and as an orthodontist, when my patients come to me, I really just want to spend the time and educate them about all the tools that we now have available to us to provide care, because I want them to make an educated decision. And we really don't want to base that off of just a trend on social media.
And we definitely don't want to do that. And I understand that metal braces have been around since the 1970s. And so are those the only orthodontic choices available today?
No, thank goodness we have Invisalign clear aligners now, which what's really neat is that we can treat all these complex issues that we could only treat with braces in the past. For example, like we are able to do deep bites, we're able to do severe crowding, severe spacing, cross bites. So we're able to treat all these complex issues with these clear aligners, but we're able to do it in a very convenient and effective way. And what's interesting is that actually the NIH, the National Institute of Health, came out with a study recently that showed that typically if patients are in treatment with braces for about 2 years, the same case type we're able to complete in about 18 months. So we know it's about 6 months faster. So patients are able to get their treatment completed faster, much more comfortably, and with a lot less oral irritation. And we love that.
Oh, it sounds like such a good option from what we used to have to deal with, those clunky metal braces that would hurt. And there's just so many, I would think, downsides to metal versus going with clear aligners.
Absolutely. I think what I'm finding with a lot of my parents who come in or just my adult patients is there's really, we really sit back and educate them about how challenging it is to maintain proper oral hygiene with traditional braces, because everything you're eating, all the bacteria is getting trapped around those brackets. And so often when our patients get their braces taken off, they could be left with scars on the enamel. These are called white spot lesions. Or they may have so much plaque and bleeding and gingival inflammation. And so the fact that you have a removable tool now that you can actually brush your teeth and floss like you normally would is really amazing. And again, back to the NIH study, it showed that you're seeing a lot less gingival bleeding. You're seeing a lot less gingival inflammation, the big puffy gums that we see with braces, and a lot less plaque buildup with clear aligners. And we've been seeing this for years, and it's just amazing that the research now is actually showing what we're seeing clinically.
Oh, that's so exciting. And I know we've covered quite a bit of the benefits of having clear aligners. For people who are exploring orthodontic treatment, are there others?
I mean, absolutely. I think, some of the benefits have actually been quite surprising to me. For example, I have patients who may be playing sports, contact sports. They're not as worried about trauma, the trauma that we see with traditional braces, or they want to be in performances, or they are a part of band and they play certain instruments. Clear aligners are so much more comfortable for them. I have patients that want to be able to take off their clear liner because they're going to be in a show, in a presentation, in a meeting that is really important. And so I love the versatility that comes with clear aligners and the flexibility that it gives our patients while they're able to improve their function and they're able to get the smile that they deserve in a comfortable way.
It seems that many people assume that braces are just for teens. Are you seeing a lot of adults choosing to do orthodontic treatment?
I am. I am seeing so many adults. I mean, half of my practice are adults, and there is no age limit. My eldest patient is 84. I have plenty of patients in their 70s that are really just committed to maintaining their function, maintaining their teeth. They may want to unravel crowding because they want to clean better, and they absolutely love getting clear aligners because they're able to do that in a very gentle way, in a very safe way, and also in a very aesthetic way. So absolutely, we are seeing a lot of our patients who maybe had orthodontic treatment when they were younger or didn't, or maybe lost their retainer, or just didn't know that they had to wear a retainer to maintain the alignment and function. And so now they're back and we love treating them. They're ecstatic when they get their results. I mean, there really is just no age limit when it comes to oral health.
That is so exciting to hear. I love that. I mean, and my goodness, I mean, technology has changed so much in dentistry. How have advancements improved the comfort and effectiveness of braces?
Oh my gosh, so much. I mean, think back to, when I was in treatment or even earlier in my career, we were still taking gooey impressions. That is not fun. The fact that we can now take a digital scan with our scanners and have your clear liners fabricated from that has completely been a game changer. Everything is personalized, everything is customized. Another factor that I absolutely think my patients are always shocked by, I mean, pleasantly surprised by, is that I customize the design of your teeth before you even get started with treatment. I am digitally moving your teeth with clear aligners. I'm designing those movements before you even get them. So I know where you're going to finish before you even start. And that level of personalization and customization has really changed. And we couldn't do it before without the advancements in the technology.
So people can really kind of predict like how long they're going to be in a certain state as far as having their teeth shift.
Oh, absolutely. So when I show my patients their digital file to show them with their Invisalign treatment, they will know really week by week how their teeth are moving. And it's amazing because sometimes you can look ahead and say, well, in about 4 months, this is what my teeth should look like. In 6 months, this is what my teeth should look like. We've never been able to do that. We definitely can't do that with traditional braces.
I just love hearing that. I mean, for people that are undergoing orthodontic treatment, what tips can you share with them to maintain the best oral care?
Absolutely. I mean, to be perfectly honest with you, a lot of this is old school, new school, whatever you want to call it, but brushing your teeth is so important. And I think a lot of us underestimate the importance of how much time we're spending brushing our teeth. So it's important to remember that 2 minutes is really the gold standard. You want to make sure that you're reaching every surface in your mouth and brushing for a full 2 minutes. The other part to this is making sure that we're getting to the bacteria and food particles that are trapped between the teeth. So flossing is a big part of this equation. And of course, I'll just throw this in there as someone who loves sipping on my latte, making sure that we are limiting the consumption of sugar, especially liquid sugar throughout the day is so important. And if you're doing those three things, I think you're going to be in great shape.
That's such great advice. Well, where can people go for more information?
Absolutely. So for your Invisalign treatment, you want to go to invisalign.com/find a doctor.
Well, Dr. Carr, thank you so much for taking the time to be on the show with us here today.
Thank you so much for having me. It was wonderful.
Well, thank you, Dr. Farah Kar. It's been such an honor to spend this time with you and to talk about clear aligners. Again, if you'd like to learn more, visit Invisalign.com/find a doctor. Well, we're at the end of our time today. I'd like to thank everyone for tuning in. You've been listening to Moments with Mary Ann, where we make every moment count.
In a single moment, your life can change. Moments with Mary Ann is a transformative hour that covers an endless array of topics with the best of the best. Her guests are leaders in their fields, ranging from inspirational authors, top industry leaders, and business and spiritual entrepreneurs. Each guest is gifted and a true visionary, a recognized leader in her own work, and while teaching others to develop, refocus, and grow, Mary Ann will bring the best guest and sometimes a special surprise. Don't miss this. You never know just which moment will change your life forever. Make sure to tune in and visit momentswithmaryann.com for more information.